Let us see a question from application of integrals. Using integration, find the area of the region x comma y such that mod x less than or equal to y less than or equal to root of 4 minus x square. Here the figure should be drawn according to xy, the ordered pair. How xy will move, how it will run, that point will run, accordingly the figure will come. Who says this xy runs, or from where do you get the idea? From this condition, mod x less than or equal to y less than or equal to root of 4 minus x square. This is a mixed condition, so you need to split it. I can write here y is greater, right? Greater than or equal to mod x. That is one condition. Another condition is y is less than or equal to root of 4 minus x square. Like these two conditions are there. You need to picturize both. If you picturize this one, how do you picturize this one? What you do is, when you work out, don't put the inequality sign. Just put the equal sign and let us graph it. Later we will use to shade that. For shading we will use that inequality sign. Now what about this figure? If you square on both sides, this is y square is equal to 4 minus x square. That means x square, if you take to the side, x square plus y square equal to 4. So we understand the second figure is a circle. So if you draw in x axis, y axis, the radius should be 2. So you get a circle of radius 2. That is what you get. A circle of radius 2. 2 centimeter or 2 units is the radius. Now, and another thing is, here they said what? Y is smaller than 4. That means this here it is less than or equal to symbol. This one. Now let us shade this one, where it will come. If it is less than or equal to, it will be coming like this. And it will be coming like this. So it is x square plus y square should be together less than 4, or the square of the radius. So you substitute 0, 0, it satisfies. The origin, if you substitute, origin or any nearby point, if you substitute, it will satisfy. It is less than 4. If I take 1, 0, so 1 square plus 0 square is less than 4. In that case, you can say this interior region is to be shaded. So 1 part over interior region. I am not shading because I want to explain this part. So y, the next part what I say is y equal to mod x. Y equal to mod x can be written as x if x is greater than or equal to 0. If x is positive, what is the use of modulus sign? Right. 5 is a positive number. You don't have to put a modulus sign. Minus 5 is a negative number. If it there you can put a modulus sign, so that you can make it positive. So if x is negative, I cannot remove the negative sign. So to make it positive, I will put an additional negative sign. Already negative, with additional negative it is positive. Now how do we graph? Y equal to x, what is the graph? Y equal to x, if you graph, it is a diagonal graph, right? When x is 1, y is 1. X is 2, y is 2. X is minus 1. So the graph will be looking like this. This is the graph. Y equal to x. Y equal to minus x, how it will come? The other way diagonal, like this, always. See, when x is minus 1, y is 1. Like that, if you plot the point, you get a graph like this. Alright. Now, the next question is, where should I shade? Let us look at the inequality sign. The inequality sign, if I look, here it is what? Y is bigger. It is like this. Y is bigger. So if you choose a point like this one, a point 0, 1 or something like that, 0, 1, if you substitute, here it is what? 1, sorry, in this one, 1 you substitute here, 0 you substitute. It is satisfies. Sorry, 0, 1 you substitute here, 1 greater than 0. So 1, 0. That means it's not this. Suppose you put here 2, 0. 2, 0, if you substitute here, this is 2 and this is 0. That is wrong. So it's not. A line will divide the plane into two parts. You have the right to graph one of the part. So the graph will be like this. This is the graph. right? Similarly, for this one, y is greater than minus x. Y is greater than minus x. You substitute any point, the same point you put 0, 1. If you substitute 0, 1, this is 0 greater than minus 1. That's correct actually. This is correct. Whereas you put here minus 3, comma 0. If you put minus 3, comma 0, what do you get? Minus 0. Sorry, this is 0 greater than minus 3. So that is 0 greater than 3 it will come. This is wrong. So this is not. So this should be graphed here. You can graph it like this also. But here it will be graphing like this. So ultimately the common area is only this much. See, all the graph will come into this place. This graph, and the circle's interior graph. Circle also to be graphed like this inside. All the graph will. So the area of this region to be calculated. What? Like this region. How do we find this area? If you want to find this area, what you should do is, you should understand this is with this line, with this y-axis, this is symmetrical. These two are. So these two areas are going to be equal. You can take it equal. So I need to find only this part's area. And I multiply that by 2. Now how do you find the area of this part? How do you find it? With respect to x-axis or y-axis? I want to do it with respect to y-axis. What you do is you draw a line here, a perpendicular line. And this part is under the circle. This is under the circle. This is under the line. So these two areas. Now I should know what is this point. This point I know 2. What is this point? If you want to understand this point, what you should do is you solve what? This circle and line. What is circle? Circle is x square plus y square. X square plus y square is equal to 4. In that you put y equal to, this y equal to x line only. Y equal to x you substitute. Y equal to x if you substitute, you will get a, I want to find y. So I'll write y square plus y square equal to 4. 2y square equal to 4. So y square is equal to 2. Y is equal to plus or minus root 2. But I'll take plus root 2 only. So this is going to be root 2. So children, I'll integrate root 2 to 2 under the circle. See, root 2 to 2, I'll circle under the circle with respect to y-axis. And with respect to y-axis, this is 0 to root 2. So that's how I graph. That answer I will multiply by 2. So I am going to write it like this. What I do is, I will write like this. The required area I write like this. The required area will be, area is equal to, with respect to y-axis, so integral, there are two parts, under the circle and under the line. Integral y dx under the line plus integral y dx under the circle. Okay, so sorry, I made a mistake. X dy with respect to y-axis only we do. So we will write x dy. This is under the line, let us write first. And this is circle. Now, if this line starts from where? From here to here. That means 0 to root 2. 0 to root 2. That is the limit. This will start from root 2 to 2. Root 2 to 2. Now I am going to substitute integral 0 to root 2. What is x of line? Line is y equal to x only. This line is y equal to x. So here I will write y dy in the place of x, because x is equal to y, plus integral root 2 to 2. Here what is x? From circle x is 4 minus y square. 4 minus y square and its root. So root of 4 minus y square dy. From where did I get? X square is equal to 4 minus y square. So x is root of 4. Now I'll integrate. So this will become y square by 2, 0 to root 2. Plus this, what? Integral root of a square minus x square. 2 square minus y square. Root of a square formula is x square by 2 root of a square minus x square plus a square by 2. What did I say? Sorry, once again, x by 2 into root of 4 a square minus a square plus a square by 2 sin inverse x by a. That is the formula. So when I apply that one, I can write here y by 2 root of 4 minus y square plus a square by 2. A square is 2 square, that is 4 by 2 sin inverse y by 2. Here you will apply the limit root 2 to 2. This only we need to evaluate. Let us evaluate. So I will remove this part. Now I will write this as, when you put root 2 here, it will become root 2 square. Root 2 square will be what? 2 by 2 minus, when you apply 0, 0 square by 2, it's 0 only. So first part is just 1. Then let it be there. Now plus, now I do the second part. What is second part? Here. Here I am going to apply 2. Then I will get a 2 by 2 and root of 4 minus 2 square, that will become 0. So this is 0 plus, now when I apply 2 here, it's already 4 by 2 is 2 plus 2. Sin inverse 2 by 2 is sin inverse 1. Sin inverse 1 is pi by 2. So 2 pi by 2. This much k minus, now I will do root 2. When you apply root 2, this part only you will apply this one. Root 2 when you apply, root 2 by 2. Root 2 by 2 will come. That is going to be 1 by root 2. And here root of 4 minus y square. Root of 4 minus root 2 square, that is 2. So 4 minus root 2 square is 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 root, with root it is root 2. Now plus 4 by 2 is 2. Here sin inverse what? Root 2 by 2. That is sin inverse 1 by root 2. Sin inverse root 2 by 2 is sin inverse 1 by root 2. That is pi by 4. So that's over. Now this is nothing but this is 1. Leave the 0 plus this is also 0. This will become pi by 2. This will become pi minus this is root 2 into root 2 is 2. 2 by 2 is 1 plus this will become pi by 2. Right. So when you open the bracket, so you will get 1 plus pi minus 1 minus pi by 2. Plus 1 and minus 1 cancel. Pi minus pi by 2 is pi by 2. So that is the area of this part. We need to find this full. So total area will be what? 2 times pi by 2. That is equal to pi. So I found only this part with respect to y axis, and then I finally multiplied by 2. Or initially you should have started with the 2 times. So or at last you can multiply by 2. That's how you get. So watch again, then you will get the clarity of this question. Okay, thank you.